So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here from the Dominican Republic. My name is Melchionda Network. Well, today's a special day. Today's a special day because we have a Q&A session, and at the same time, it will be an interview with a Sparks developer, and I will check the internet connection. And Michia, welcome. Thanks that you're taking your time today for this interview. And today we are talking about Sparks and SparksPay because it happened a lot in the last 12 months. And on the right side of your screen here, I suppose, there's a chat box, and then you can ask your questions because Michel is here and he will answer all your questions. And at the end of this interview, we will have a huge giveaway. So it will be quite interesting today if you stay until the end. And well, Michel, how's it going? How are you?
Cool. Thank you for having me and having invited into this interview, and thanks a lot for the opportunity. Hello everyone, I'm Mitcha. I'm one of the founders of SparksPay. Yeah, so let's go ahead with a video.
Yeah, I hope everything is good with the connection. I hope so. And yeah, you can type in where you come from. Maybe you came from South Africa, or I don't know, Australia. We are here from the Dominican Republic, and Michel is from Romania. And well, the first, nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you too. And we have the first question, and the first question is we're going back to Genesis, and because Sparks and SparksPay is not a coin that was created the last couple of 2-3 months. Well, I mean, Sparks is a little bit older, and so back to Genesis. Tell us more about SparksPay. What happened in the last, in the last 1 month, last weeks, last year?
Okay, so let's start with the Genesis. Sparks was actually a coin which was created in December 2017 by an unknown developer, at least to me. I was one of the, let's say, not the earliest investors, but I joined in January last year. And soon after that, the developer actually was disappeared, gone. No one had a clue where he is, and so the community started to be a bit impatient and looking for opportunities to see what can be done with it, because many of them invested at a really all-time high value of the coin, which was, I don't know, maybe around $40–50 if I remember correctly. And the coin was
really huge, the price, huh?
So. Yeah, it was a huge price at the time. But of course, there was the Masternode frenzy. Everyone, Masternode coins were appearing like a few a day, maybe, and everyone was trying to get a fast return of investment. So yeah, and I was one of these investors, and together with a few other guys on the original Discord group, started talking and tried to find solutions on how to continue development and basically do something with the coin. So
yeah, it was a long time, it was a long time, like when you're in the hospital, is like what's happening with Sparks, and just it got a revival, and then a rebranding and all that stuff. And it was quite interesting because I have Sparks in my eye just from the beginning. I'm since in the Masternode space since 2017, so I had Sparks in my, And what's the real vision behind the coin? Why you had like a takeover? You did a takeover. What was the plan behind that?
Right. So we did a takeover with a few other guys from the original Discord. We didn't have a vision at first, so we just the coin actually had no vision at start when the original developer made it. In fact, just one fun fact: the Genesis block had a the text message written in the Genesis block was just like the date and let's go to the moon. So it was no real plan behind it. So we started talking and then discussing ideas, and one of the guys who were involved in the rebranding and taking over decided, okay, let's find an opportunity in the crypto space which we can upon we can improve. So where we can bring our contribution, and the end result was basically to develop buyer protection system for the entire crypto space, relating to e-commerce shopping, and well, later on probably we can expand to fiat as well. But it's just for in the first place just to ensure buyer protection within crypto.
So like, I mean, for the users that are not like Masternode friendly or crypto friendly, maybe they invested the last week or the last days. So it's like a buyer protection like PayPal or Skrill or like the other. What can you tell us about that?
It's basically something like that, except being in the blockchain and crypto, we like to do that decentralized way. So in the case of PayPal, usually there's a human behind that who takes care of case resolution and so on, so disputes and so on. But we can do that with crypto and blockchain in a decentralized way by using smart contracts written in the blockchain that will just basically release the funds to the merchant within a certain time frame, say 7 to 30 days. It's up to the merchant to decide how much time they want to give to their customers, you know, like a safety net. Okay, you have like 7 or up to 30 days to when you can get your money back, in case your item is not received or not as expected, and so on.
It's interesting. And when do you want to implement this? Do you have a deadline or something like that?
We had a roadmap. It's a bit behind the schedule a little bit, but we're just starting to implement the basic functionality within the Masternode system. Within the next week, actually, we will release the first version of our second-tier Masternode, on which the entire buyer protection will be based on. So there will be a special type of Masternode we call them guardian nodes, because they guard the coins, let's say. Which will take care of creating the smart contracts and basically releasing the funds to the merchant or back to the customer if the item is not received.
Okay, so do you think it could be like a massive? Can be a massive adoption be created with that, or do you think it's like for a special niche or for some? What's the goal behind that?
Our entire vision is to bring crypto buying, let's say crypto usage to the e-commerce ecosystem online. So right now there are just a handful of sites which accept crypto as payment, and one of the reasons is that as opposed to having like a credit card purchase, and is that the actual customer doesn't have the guarantee that he can receive his money back in case either the item is defective and so on, and then people don't trust it. So we like to build trust into the e-commerce ecosystem online.
So like it's only payable with Sparks, or are there any other cryptocurrencies that can be paid?
The scope of the SparksPay platform is to actually allow, let's say at first the major cryptos like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dash, and all the major ones.
Okay.
So the merchant can accept any of those as a payment. It's just the Sparks Guardian nodes, SparksPay Guardian nodes will just have the possibility to create and the smart contracts on the other blockchains as well. So even if it's running on Sparks, basically the merchant will receive his payment in the original currency the customer chose. So if he wants to pay in Bitcoin, the merchant will receive Bitcoin.
Receive Bitcoins.
Yeah.
For the people that are watching us now, it's like it's an API, or it's like something different, a program. How can the people imagine this? How can the people use it in a half a year? Say, hey, okay, I want to implement Sparks, and how will be this working? So
obviously there's an API behind it, but the main idea is to have the API let's say implemented into this major e-commerce shopping carts like WooCommerce or ZenCart or OpenCart, or all these major shopping carts that are available online and merchants already use. So there will be no time to market will be short for existing merchants to just add a new plugin to their shopping cart and just okay, we now support buyer protection via SparksPay.
Okay.
And this is one part. Yeah, this is one part of the entire ecosystem. The second part will be a mobile app designed for the customers, for the buyers, to actually use and release the let's say send a smart contract signature towards the blockchain to mark the item as received. In addition to that, the application, the mobile app, will also have the possibility for the user to track his purchases across all the merchants which support SparksPay. So if you have like a unified app for all of merchants, doesn't matter if you bought it from X or Y merchant, you will have all your shopping, let's say, items in one app.
Okay, and it will be usable only for the computer, or it's usable as well for the mobile application?
Which one? Sorry.
I mean the Sparks API. I mean for the merchant integrations.
Well, if it's an API, it can be integrated obviously in any kind of app, even it's a desktop app or a mobile app as well. It's just a regular REST API, getting technical a bit. So a regular API that you can build into third-party systems as well. So we will provide a major shopping carts plugins as well, but the API will be open, so anyone can integrate in their own system they use already.
That sounds really, really great. I think not so much Masternodes, like coins or projects are like focusing on that. It's like first of all, we have not so much Masternode coins with a real use case, like really, really few actually. We are in the early stage, and now we have the opportunity to get into a Masternode what can be developed really good. So
yeah, I guess we're on early stage, and everyone's trying to figure out what can be done with it. So it's like an exploration phase, basically.
It's exactly. But if you have a real use case and the people can join, and buy the Masternode, and the Masternode has a real use case, I think Sparks will not be like $40 worth for one Masternode. It will be more 20, 30 times more worth than now. But let's see let's see what's happening. All right, and we just talked about the price. So the price went up, and what happened there? So
the price went up when the coin was released, and then it just got slowly down, and then we started, we did a takeover, and it started going down a bit because for all the bear market and everything, and we had a spike, let's say about one and a half months ago, when we started to more actively promote the coin and our idea of what we're trying to do, and starting creating more partnerships with other Masternode hosting platforms like yourself as well. And we're trying to get as much awareness as possible, because in the first stage it was just let's say defining all the roadmap and all the technical let's say details that we're trying to do.
Yeah, great things takes time. It's like every other project. So they need 1, 2, 3 years to establish, to create a great product. So I see a huge potential in Sparks, and we will see how much time it takes. So, and we will start a journey now with Sparks, and we're doing now every 1 or 2 weeks like a new stream. So if you guys don't want to miss the stream, so subscribe to my channel, and we will have another stream in 1 or 2 weeks. So the next thing is, or the next question to you, Micha, is, are the Sparks debit card planned? So did you plan like implementing MasterCards, Visa, or prepaid cards or something like that?
Not at the moment. I've seen there's a lot of, there are a lot of other coins which are already have this cards. At the moment, we're not thinking on that direction, because it would mean a lot of effort within the legal part, and it's basically not our main focus at the moment. So instead, we're trying to bring up partnerships with other platforms which already offer crypto cards. We're looking at some other coins as well, which offer this. But working with fiat is something that we can think of at a later stage, because it involves a lot of legal issues, and we'll try to bring up the capabilities. Have some lawyers involved as well.
Yeah. It's not so easy. It's not so easy to release a MasterCard and all the legal stuff, and after that, it takes a lot of time. So if you don't focus on one main thing, I think it will be quite difficult. So it's better you focus on your API, on your application, and you do good. So I think the price will go up as soon as ASAP. Let me say like this. Yeah, we talked about new partnerships, and what's really your focus about partnerships? What did you thought about there?
Well, we are looking at platforms which can improve the let's say, or bring mutual benefits to both sides of the partnerships. For now, in our case, for example, partnering up with Masternode hosting platforms is of great benefit, because many users do not know the process involving or setting up a Masternode, and it becomes quite difficult for some of them, not most, but and this is one way to just bring up the entire Masternode system to let's say to users who are new into this space and just want to set up Masternodes as a passive revenue system, basically, without any additional hassle. So this is one direction we're moving on, partnering up with these platforms. Of course, on the other side, we're looking to expand on our marketing efforts as well with some other let's say Masternode monitoring systems, Masternodes Online, and all these platforms as well. Recently we got involved, let's say, talking a little bit with some other exchanges to be listed on, but that's all, let's say, a bit of later focus once we have some MVP working, you know.
Yeah, it's actually Sparks is on Stacks and Craves, I suppose, right?
It's on Stacks, South Exchange, and Trade Satoshi.
Trade Satoshi as well. And did you plan like smaller exchanges like Cracks or something like that?
We'll be looking at that. I'm not sure exactly, because of the low volumes some of the smaller exchanges have, to see the actual benefit right now, but we're definitely looking into some other exchanges as well.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. The next question is, what can expect investors from you guys, from this coin and from this all that vision? What can they expect soon, or what do you think what can happen in the next 3 to 6 months?
Okay, so the first stage is we're going to release a new wallet, probably within a week, which will have the first, or the MVP of the Guardian nodes I mentioned earlier before. Mm-hmm. It's just like a prototype system to see that the second tier Masternode system is working, and they can be separated into specific roles. The regular nodes will stay there as a regular Masternode, but the Guardian nodes, as they will have a higher collateral, they will perform these additional functions of ensuring buyer protection later on. So this is the Guardian nodes, basically 1.0, when we just separated the two nodes. This is starting, within 1 week, and once everyone upgrades to the new version, that will be the new nodes will be active on the network. The second stage of this Guardian, so the Guardian nodes 2.0, will probably happen within, let's say, 3 months, I'm expecting. I'm just waiting for Dash, because SparksPay was originally forked from Dash. Just waiting on Dash to implement some of the features we still need to ensure buyer protection. And one of these is called special transactions, which is, imagine InstantSend like Dash has, mm-hmm. which is a type of special transaction, basically, because it's not a regular transaction between like a normal Bitcoin transaction. It's actually a transaction that's being validated first by a few Masternodes first. And
from the nodes, right? From the stakers as well, and all this.
Exactly. So the special transactions, which are added on Dash 0.13, and upwards, allow defining custom transactions, which may mean anything in the context of other blockchains. So for Dash would mean a special transaction would mean just registering a new Masternode on the blockchain. But for us, it would mean creating a new smart contract to to lock some funds into a wallet, basically.
Okay, sounds interesting. Yeah, we have a question here from Beavis420, and he asked CryptoBridge. So, what's your answer for that?
CryptoBridge is something we're actively looking as being, let's say, one of the favorite dexes. So yeah, CryptoBridge is probably on our next list of exchanges to be added. Problem with CryptoBridge right now is that they added KYC for US customers. Probably you know that. Yeah. So it would limit some of the let's say traders who want to use CryptoBridge, who don't want to go through KYC. But we're looking at a DEX as well. Yeah, so CryptoBridge is in the world.
As I know, I think for CryptoBridge you need 5 Bitcoins to list a coin, right?
Something around that. Yeah, we can get it from discount, but yeah.
5 Bitcoins is a huge amount of dollars, you know. It's like crazy. Like this exchanges like Bittrex and all that stuff, they want 50 Bitcoins. They're just crazy, you know.
I know.
And I think in the near future, all the decentralized exchanges will make a takeover from like Blocknet and all that stuff. I think they can grow a lot in the next weeks and the next month and years, you know. Okay, so we have the next thing is the next question. Which problem does Spark solve? So at the end of the day, we have an API, and what's next?
Well, as I said, it's kind of tries to solve this missing puzzle within the e-commerce system with crypto. So like buyer protection, that's our main focus, basically. This is what we're trying to solve. And one of the blocking points for many users, they don't really understand how regular wallets work, and they're quite complicated to set up. At least the let's say the Qt wallets and everything. There are a lot of terms which regular merchants regular buyers do not really understand in inputs and all this technical stuff. So we're trying to with the mobile wallet that our team is developing. We're trying to make it as friendly as possible for a person who just joins crypto to be able to use it, you know, like a regular wallet, a regular credit card, or something like that. So user experience and user interface should be easy and to use for everyone, even if you're new to crypto as well.
Yeah, because most of the people, they're not going into crypto because they think, hey, Masternodes and all that mobile apps and all that applications, it's too much, you know. And I can understand these people as well, you know, because it's not easy at all. But I think if you can make Sparks or SparksPay easy, it can be implemented into a lot of e-commerce, because e-commerce is a huge niche. I mean, this is
a huge niche, yeah.
It's a huge niche. So if you develop something nice, something that really works, we can do a lot of things in the next months. So there are a few questions now. What's being done to improve visibility? I feel like no one knows about the project, but if they did, they will be willing to invest. So do you see the questions, Lucien?
Yeah, so visibility, we're slowly starting to build up our social media. I'm planning to write let's say more articles on Medium. We have a Sparks handle that we use to communicate for those who are not on Discord. For those who are not on Discord and our group, because we are very active, the community is very active on Discord, but some other people will not use it for some reason. But Twitter, we're fairly active there, promoting or announcing whatever you do, as this interview as well. We're just slowly trying to build up a followers organically. We're not trying to pump and everything. Just whoever is interested in the project and looks into it will try to get people, you know, organic.
Yeah, it's better. I think a steadily grow is better than a pump and dump, you know, because the people don't like this. We just saw this at the end of the year and all the year 2018, like pump and dump. Since it's better a steadily, less growing masternode or coin, you know. I think it's the better way. It's a genuine way. So. Let me see. We have here a question. Who decides about this? What? Who decides about disputes? What is this?
Disputes. Okay.
Disputes.
So, yeah. The dispute system will be implemented in the second stage. So once we have the platform running, it will be the same situation as with PayPal and eBay, for example. So there will be a team there who handles all this communication. There will be tickets opened, like PayPal has. We'll have to hire this team as well. They will be paid from the fee, which is taken from the merchant. So the merchant will actually have to pay a fee if they want to use the buyer protection. It's not free like in normal crypto, but we'll have to fee. The fee will be divided between the guarded nodes. So they will take a cut of all the transactions which are taking place and validated by the guarded nodes, and the other part will go to, let's say, SparksPay organization to handle all the platform and infrastructure and all the support tickets as well.
And one question from me is like, are the transactions are going to be burned, or what are happening with the transaction? Are they going full to the guardian nodes and for the master nodes, or it's like it's like PIVX that is going to burn the transactions?
No, we're not going to burn. So the transactions will be there forever, and you will have they are anonymous, of course. There will be no tracking between the actual buyer and the merchant, but within your own mobile app, you can query this blockchain for your entire history, and you can see the whole the entire sequence of events which took place from the moment you placed the order until you got the item and everything. So we can later on integrate with the shipping company APIs and also do the tracking within the app. And all of these events will be written as special transactions within the blockchain, so you can have like a tracking from start until the item is received and money is released to the merchant.
Sounds good. Sounds really good. So the next question is, what's the advantage of using Sparks to build this escrow system? Couldn't be done without involving cryptocurrency at all? Sandode is this.
Okay, so well, you wouldn't have this question if you want to have if you want to pay with fiat. If for your credit card, you will have your own dispute system. But if you want to pay with crypto, this is the actual scope to have this platform which handles payments the same way as your credit card company or bank does. So that's the main purpose. If you want to deal with fiat, just fiat as well, then yeah, okay, just do the regular payment with your credit card. So there are two separate situations in this case, basically. But our main focus is to just increase adoption for crypto, not for fiat, because that's already been done, you know.
Well, this is the goal. That's because that's why we are here. BV's 420 is actually asking, I would be willing to do a Windows Qt wallet video walkthrough if you guys would like. I'm an expert Microsoft certificate and have over 25 Windows GUI Qt Masternodes. Okay, why not? I mean, this is okay. Why not? You can do it. Are you considering making a platform for Masternode hosting by using Sparks as payment? Well, under this video, you will find a link to our crypto self-made hosting platform. We are going to talk with Michel in the next minutes, and we are going to ask him, well, maybe a big partnership, and maybe we can implement Sparks as a payment. Actually, we have Bitcoin if you want to buy your credits, but we can as well speak about this team, if we can implement Sparks as a payment, you know.
We're open to this as well.
Right. The next Enterin 23 is asking, what do you think about quantum computers? Do they threaten the security of cryptocurrencies? Will we have protection against quantum computers?
I guess that's a question for the entire crypto space, so not SparksPay in particular. Right now, as far as I'm aware, there's no quantum risk right now. So we're just gonna have to see what happens in the future. But I'm sure with technology, you know, when always there's something like a threat from, not just a threat, but let's say a technology development in one direction. There will always be solutions to that done by some other part of the technology, you know, companies basically. So if there be a quantum threat, I'm sure that at some point there will be, you know, developers are smart, you know, they always innovate stuff, so they will find a solution probably to that as well. Probably they will adapt you know, crypto somehow to quantum computing as well. So who knows?
Okay, so I hope we answer all your questions. And if you guys have some questions, let us know on the right side of your screen here. Type in, and we are going to answer all your questions. And in the meantime, we are going to start a big giveaway. So stay tuned. I will share now my screen, and in the meantime, we will. I hope you can see my screen in the next minutes. Let me show. Okay, perfect. Micha, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, perfectly. So we have a Masternode bounty. So we have 3 winners today. And the giveaway is, at the end of the day, 3,000 Sparks coins. And what is to do? Number 1, like this live stream. Number 2, comment with Sparks bounty plus your Sparks address. Number 3, share this live video. And number 4, subscribe to my channel. So this is a huge Sparks giveaway what we are doing today. And yeah, 20 days after this live video ends, the 3 winners are receiving each one 1,000 Sparks coins. So it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. And yeah, just like this live stream, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay. So this was the, well, I let this like 10 or 15 seconds so everyone can see this. We'll waiting for 1 second. This is I'm stopping the screen here. Okay, perfectly. So we see another question here. What's your personal view on proof of work versus proof of stake? Sometimes block time can take longer than expected.
Yes. There's been an ongoing discussion as well within the SparksPay group as well as some other coins. They are facing the same issue. So as you know, mining is really not very much profitable these days for most coins, and this ends up basically switching miners from one coin to another whenever each one is more profitable. And in turn, this actually makes the SparksPay in this case makes it appear stuck, you know, for a period of time, for let's say half an hour, a few hours maybe, when miners drop. We've been talking to switch to POS at some point, if this continues to happen, because when the e-commerce platform goes live, we will not afford to have the merchant and all this payment system being lagged for hours at a time. So we have to evaluate that in the future. There is a chance we may switch to POS if things don't improve for miners as well, and the coins are not profitable. There are pros and cons for each one of these 2 solutions, POS and proof of work as well. I have no real, I mean, my personal preference is proof of work because it's proven to be, you know, so far, at least for Bitcoin, to be the good solution. And my personal view is I like proof of work.
It's not
but
easier. It's sorry that I interrupt you. It's
yeah,
not easier to make a to attack a proof of work system, because if you have 51% of the mining power, I mean, you're the owner.
I know. This is one of the reasons we've partnered up with Komodo. The Komodo platform actually had a really ingenious solution to limit the effects of 51% attack for proof of work and for proof of stake coin. So it works for both type of hashing algos, hashing types. We partnered up with them. We actually implemented the technical solution to implement their, let's say, delayed proof of work solution, they call it. We just need to be able to raise the amount needed for this partnership to be finalized. So the price is about $5,000, and we're raising that through our community efforts. Actually, I would like to thank the community for the great efforts when we are trying to raise money for this particular cause and some other causes as well. In a nutshell, this delay proof of work system makes use of the huge hashing power of Bitcoin to protect other third-party chains. So if your blocks are being mined on a low hash rate blockchain like SparksPay and some others, basically, your hashes are getting written to the blockchain, to the Bitcoin blockchain, and they are being validated. And once there, you cannot do like a double spend attack. Yeah. So that's one huge partnership for us, and it proved to be really successful in terms of media attention. And Komodo tweeted about us, and it seems there are more coins adding this solution to their blockchains as well. So with that, we can prevent 51% attacks.
That sounds good. That sounds really, really good. So we are here on the right side of my screen. I see there are not more questions. So guys, do you have more questions? If you have more questions, type in, and we are answering all your questions. Stay proof of work, okay?
I see there's one question. Are you considering
where?
Any plans on team expansion in the near future? I would like to answer that if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, we have a few developers who are always looking for people who are interested in the platform and would like to, I would strongly suggest you to contact us and see what we can do together in terms of, media marketing and all these skills you have. So yeah, sure, just drop us a note, an email, or just join our Discord, and yeah, sure, we're definitely looking to expand the team.
Yeah, sure. We can type in here the Discord link for Sparks. So if you don't mind, Michia, you can do this, and that's a good thing. So we will see if there are more questions. Is there a plan for a mobile wallet or a mobile app?
Yes. In fact, Zero, one of our great team members, great developer, he's actually working on a Copay solution. So this is derived from Dash. It's a mobile wallet. It's a nice wallet, easy to use, and he's working on that. So there will be a mobile wallet as well.
Okay. Sounds good. And let me see if there's some more questions actually in development, as far as I know. Yeah, it's proof of work is fine for now. Would get better at, okay, yeah. So Michel, my question is, the market is actually going up and down, and some people say, hey, I don't know how Bitcoin is performing, how Masternodes are performing. Are you worried about this stuff, or do you think Masternodes are going their own way? I mean, just like Polis did for a long time, it's outperformed the Bitcoin and went its own way. So does Sparks have the same possibilities?
I would say so, yes. Of course, there's always hype when we have a new announcement, price goes up on new partnership and so on. We just have to maintain the rhythm and continue to, let's say, develop, innovate, and I guess this is the only choice for the other Masternode coins as well. So just relying on I'm sorry, there's an ambulance here. Just relying on just media attention will not get you far. So just a short-term thing, so will just fade away. So I'm following some other coins as well, Coin, Polis, and GoByte, and the others. And if our space continues to innovate and bring new solutions and try new systems and try new ideas and so on, I'm pretty sure that the Masternode system will evolve and find its way separately from Bitcoin. But of course, it's dependent on Bitcoin for obvious reasons. But yeah, it's something. So I guess this is what will, in the end, make the difference between quick ROI Masternode coin that will just give you 10,000% return of investment for a few days, and then it just goes away because there's no real plan behind it.
Just crazy.
And the ones that stick there and continue to develop and innovate.
This is the most important thing, because I mean the bull run 2017, it showed that everything can go up. It's like the infrastructure wasn't built for Masternodes, and you see the Masternodes rose up. And I mean the Masternode evolved in this time, like Polis evolved and all the other stuff. I mean, I don't think that in the next month it will go up like this, but steadily I think cryptocurrency will grow during the time, and this is the most important stuff here. Okay, let me see. There is another question. How about Dead Man's Switch? Is that idea still in your mind?
Yes, there is, of course. I don't plan on dying soon, but yeah, there will be something I'm thinking of. It's not yet done. It's not, let's say, first priority right now, but yeah, definitely there will be a Deadman Switch at some point. Right now, the rest of the team has control over the let's say our GitHub repository and everything. So I will make sure to distribute the power, let's say, the control of all this sites that we have and everything to the other team members as well. So it's not like just me. In the beginning, were some other members who left. Meanwhile, but yeah, we have now say a stronger team. So we're going to distribute all this power towards all of members of the team.
Yeah, there's a question about your team, I suppose. Tell us about Josh. Who is he and where did he go?
Okay, so Josh was actually one of the original team members with which we decided to do the takeover. There's another guy as well who was involved at the first. His name is Danny. I'm still in touch with him. Josh was actually I will have to give him credit for that. He was probably the original guy who thought of the bar protection idea as a roadmap for Sparks. He handled all this marketing and financial and all this stuff because he has really good knowledge in this area. Unfortunately, due to some personal family matters, he was forced to, take some time off since a few months now. He is always welcome to come back if he manages to, find a solution to his own problems. We're always happy to have him, as he's a really good member. He was a really good member of the team. So there was no real problems there. It's just that he has his own, real life to take care of, and I can totally understand that.
All right. So we have the next question, and Jamal Brown is asking, actually, is Sparks currently or it is planned on becoming a legal registered company with employees, taxes, etc.?
I'm not sure if we're going to have it as a company or rather have it as a foundation, like an NGO probably. I'm not sure exactly. We have to go through this part with lawyers and everything at some point. There is a plan to go legal, especially if we're going to be dealing with some other companies as well that would require us to be incorporated in some way, either as a limited company or as an NGO, like a foundation or something. But we're still considering that. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we see if we have some more questions. By the way, I want to mention it that, yeah, Sparks Coin or Sparks Masternode can be hosted on Crypto Selfmade. So under this video, you will find the link to register and you can host your Sparks Masternode within a few clicks. So it's really, really easy. And Michelle has you made a post about Crypto Selfmade as well in your Discord. So we have an official partnership, by the way. And yeah, send you this asking, have there been any talks with any real companies to test SparksPay, or are there any plans to do this?
Yes, I cannot give you the names right now. There's just a handful of smaller websites who would like to test the platform once it's available for beta. Of course, we cannot approach big companies right now. It's just more like enthusiasts, like early adopters who want to test the technology and get into crypto payments, accepting crypto as payments. But we'll get to that once the platform is ready to test.
Yeah, because I think actually that the crypto market is really volatile. I mean, you invest and tomorrow it's worth like 10 times more, 10 times less. So that's why a lot of people are saying, oh, okay, I'm aware a little bit, I'm waiting a little bit. So, and if everything is going smooth, then I will implement this. So that's but I think in a few years it will be normal that the people are accepting crypto, Now the people are saying, give me 10 euros, give me $10. In a few years, give me a half a Bitcoin, or give me a 10 Satoshi, for example. And the people are speaking different in a few years. So we're in the early stage. We have the biggest opportunity now here. And these are not my words. A lot of people that financial analysts and all these people, they know what is going to happen in a few years. So smaller questions. Will wallet 12.4 come with a GUI update?
Not the first version. I'm talking with JD from Coin. He's an actual graphical designer and he's good with Qt design to make a wallet with an updated, let's say, graphics. It's not really priority. So basically 12.4 will just be the proof of concept for Guardian nodes. And I'm guessing this is what everyone expects right now to have. There are a lot of people who already have the amounts needed to run their Guardian nodes. So they just like to have it running first and then focus on the looks a bit later. But definitely there will be a graphical, UI update after that.
Okay, I hope we could answer all your questions. Yeah, it's true. Small steps. Yeah, step by step. That's correct. We will see here. Are there any talks? Okay, I think we answered all the questions actually. So if you guys have some other questions, let us know. We're actually 52 minutes online?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, 52 minutes. So thanks for watching. Really, thanks for taking your time, your precious time to watch this interview, to watch this Q&A sessions. I think in the next week or in the next 14 days, depends on Michael's time schedule and my time schedule. But I think we will arrange a time to make the next Q&A session, the next interview. And maybe we'll have some other people involved in this call. So it will be quite interesting in the next weeks. And you guys, if you guys have some other questions, let me know. We would love to do this again sometimes as SPK grows. Yeah, sure. We're doing a lot of interviews now. I'm really, really active on my YouTube channel, doing German videos, doing English videos. Soon I will make, or my girlfriend is making Spanish videos. So we're going to grow and as well bringing Sparks to the top. This is our main goal. And in the third and fourth quarter of 2019, we will have as well the events. We are doing live events, offline events all over the world. So we will see what's going to happen soon. So step by step, we are creating a huge community. All right. So are there any other questions? If not, I think, yeah, don't forget to like, share our stream, comment with coin bounty and your Sparks address. And yeah, what else? You can win 1,000 Sparks coins. So I will share my screen again, so you will see what is to do. Let me see. I will show my screen again. So you can win 1,000 Sparks coins. So what is to do? Like this live stream, comment with Sparks bounty plus your Sparks address. Share this live video, subscribe to my channel, and after 24 hours, I will announce the 3 winners, on YouTube, on Telegram, everywhere. And just type in your Sparks address, and we will send you the Sparks address, the Sparks coins in approximately 24 hours. Okay, so I think, let me see here. All right, so are there any other questions? If not, Michel, do you have something interesting to say?
Well, again, I would just like to thank the community we have on our Discord, all the members who are really giving me and the whole team good advice, and just hoping we can, expand this to. I'm actually planning. We're planning to have a brainstorming channel where investors and the people who are interested can discuss ideas, so we can all together contribute to the roadmap and see what can be done next and so on. I've already started with a few. I've talked in private with a few members of the community, and we get really good ideas in private, but we like to discuss them and put them on paper and see which one makes sense. And again, thank you all very much for putting your faith in myself and the rest of the team as well, for Zero and Dr. Wies and Miguel and whoever is involved in this project. I'm just doing my best. I know that sometimes it's not as fast as you might expect, but yeah, that's the situation with having also to work and live a bit. Yeah. But yeah, we'll get there slowly, but we'll get there.
Yeah, the most important thing is to have a vision, to work every day, like dedicated. And if you're dedicated and you put it in the time, you will sooner or later you will get the results. And this is the most important thing, because the most of people, they say, hey, I'm working one week, one month, and then I want to see results. If not, I'm going to stop. And this is not what success is. Success is dedication. Wow. Success is when you're every time, every day, with your vision, and you stick in and put into work.
I think it's right now, I'm not sure exactly the date, but I think it's 1 year since I got involved into this takeover. So I haven't given up, and yeah, I'm still going. I'm still doing what I can to improve and work on the vision as well. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So if you guys don't have any more questions, I think we're finished, or we're done for today. Thanks for watching this live stream. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe, because in the next days we will have more interviews, more Q&A sessions, and we will see what Sparks is going to do in the next month, in the next weeks. So, okay, again, thanks for watching this live stream, and we see us in the next stream. Thank you. We're staying like one minute, 2 minutes more here in this room, and then we are going to answer all your questions. So thank you, by the way, here Melchionda Network from the Dominican Republic, and Michel, thanks for taking your time, and we see us soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.